Oh, hey guys, how's it going here? It's Showtime here, and here I am with another edition of Do You Even Fast? So, this is the step-by-step for beginners on how I was able to make it to the fasting habits. So, check it out. There are 6 steps of what I do, and each day will vary depending on what I eat or what I do. So, here's how it works. The conventional mainstream will do step 1, 12 by 12, which is 12 hours a day without eating, and then within the next 12 hours, they will eat again. So for example, let's say your last meal is at 9 p.m. Next morning, wake up, 9 a.m., they will eat again. And that was me. And that's how I used to do all the meals. It just does not make sense. Going 12 hours, 12 and 12. So what I did is that the following week, I would make myself progress longer by adding another 2 hours of eating, which is step 2. 14 hours without eating, and then eating within a 10-hour window. So I think my last meal would be like, let's say 9 p.m. per se. This is over 2.5 years ago, by the way. And then my next meal will not start until 11 a.m. So skip breakfast. It took a while, but it worked. Then I was able to progress to step 3. Step 3 was able to add another 2 hours. So let's say 9 p.m. or 9 p.m. is my last meal. And the next meal is going to be at, let's say, 1 p.m. So it worked out fine. So all this, you're trying to do your best to keep the insulin levels down and not have it spiked up. And then I was able to progress to step 4. Now step 4 was when let's go 9 p.m. is my last meal, and then my next meal will not start until 3 p.m. So that's the most conventional intermittent fasting that's slowly making its way to mainstream. So AKA intermittent fasting, and I draw little dotted lines here. How do I do it? Why does it work as a competitor eater? And of course, plus you gotta work out in between those days. However, so if you want to cut your fat loss, this is what I do. So let's say, for example, your last meal is going to be 8 p.m. and you won't eat again until 3 p.m. Well, guess what? 18 by 6. You got 18 hours without eating and 6 hours without eating. Or sorry, with eating. So you got 18 hours without eating, and you got 6 hours to eat. 8 plus 6 equals 24. And eat the first hour of the 6-hour window. So let's say you're at 3 p.m. That's your refeed, and you have until 3 to 4 o'clock p.m. to eat as much as you can. But hey, the shorter the time frame of eating, the better. And then you eat the last hour of the 6-hour time frame. So let's say you refeed again at 7 p.m. From 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. And that is your last bite or snack or meal, whichever you want to call it. That is the end of your cutoff, which concludes to 8 p.m. And then next day, you repeat the cycle. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Step 5. Now, if you want to go more extreme for fat loss, oh boy, this is what you do. Now, the time frame of an eating window will be even smaller. But for those who are extreme, want to get cut, lose an extra 5-10 pounds, that's doable. It's easy. You got this. Now, step 6. I've done this for my shows, and I've done this where I really want to cut, or I've done that where I have gone off with my friends, where I have like an extreme buffet, or maybe an extreme eating contest, whatnot. So 22 hours without eating. Of course, I will have water in between those hours. And then what happens is I only have 2 hours to eat. Not bad. It still works. So with that being said, this is what I did. So this is like a beginner type time restriction of how to eat or when to eat in order to lose body fat. Hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, it's showtime.